My name is John Cleese, and I'm here because I very much admire Peter Jukes and Byline, and I do what I can to help them get publicity, because it's very hard. The media, they're a bit like the mafia, you know, omertà. And to my great disappointment, I hear from a lot of people who feel, as I do about the British press, that both The Guardian and the BBC are useless. They're too frightened to step out of line. It's the omertà thing. And therefore, we just have to work unofficially and basically through the law courts. That's where the progress is being made.
My name is Johnny Bayfield, and I'm a writer and comedy performer. I'm doing Fyodor Dostoevsky, the writer, the Russian author, and I do him as a character, and he's been sent back from the dead on a mission to cleanse the world of uncultured beasts, and he's a very arrogant, very bombastic idiot, really, and he has a laugh with the audience.
And you might be thinking to yourself, well, Fyodor, for a man who's been dead 200 years, you look incredibly good in the complexion department. Well, you look, if anything, like a man who's in their mid to late 20s. Well, let me tell you the secret, lady, and grope factories.
My name's Dan Evans. I'm a journalist. I'm also a troublemaking pacifist, which is why I'm here with Byline Festival, helping them raise profile, raise money, and support what is actually an incredible event. Today I'm going to be revisiting my own tabloid past. So telling the story of how a young guy who was a little bit green around the gills ended up becoming a phone hacker. I'm slightly embarrassed to admit, but then to go on and become a witness of truth and to give evidence at a rather big trial that some people may have heard about, involving some powerful people. They called it the super trial. Go figure.
So you couldn't do right for doing wrong, basically, and there would be the sort of spinning platter of hate, and it would kind of land on somebody at any given Tuesday morning. And literally, I've wiped spit off my face from my boss screaming in my mug. So you can imagine when the pressure's that great that you do pretty much anything to kind of manage the bollockings, basically.
My name is Graham Johnson, and I work for Byline Investigations. However, I used to be a tabloid journalist. I worked at the News of the World and then the Sunday Mirror. So I know a lot about the inside story of corruption. Yeah, but it's a performance, and it's a performance which gives you an insight into the dark arts. So things like blagging and phone hacking and private investigators. And we're going to give a flavour of what goes on behind the scenes.
My name is Frankie Foreman, and I am performing I performed at Byline last year, and I'm doing the benefit show tonight. I'm singing my songs, which are all pretty feminist anyway, but that was the kind of theme after Selena.
Neither of us really like the fantasy, but I have my purity until you worship me.
So I'm going to do one song after that, and then I'm going to go into a gloomy song, which is, at the right time where everything's a little bit bad and we're all having these discussions about what's wrong with the world.
My name is, John Cleese, and I'm here to support up-and-coming artists like Hardeep Singh Kohli. That's my name.
So this part of me, Peter, this is Muslim, but this part, it still reflects my love of adventure and of a life on the high seas. So this bit's pirate, this bit's Muslim. So it's Muslim, pirate, Muslim, pirate. I just wander about saying, Allahu Akbar. And
So my name's Julia Street, and I'm quite weird actually. I've got a mashed up life of being a businesswoman, and also I'm a stand-up comedian. So I've known Peter and Stephen for quite some time now, and they asked me if I would get involved with the Byline Festival in the summer. So I was very pleased to MC the comedy stage, I think for about 6 hours actually. It was amazing. I got to see all sorts of acts come through, which were really impressive, and I'm delighted to be here supporting the fundraising event tonight.
It's beautiful here. You should see what I made red. You should see what I made red. You should see my art.
At the Byline Festival, I curate like a group, like a little army of poets, and we sort of perform in a little chunk. There's about a dozen of us, and they're poets that are talking about politics and talking about freedom of speech, and real kind of gutsy, good poetry. And so that's kind of what I bring to Byline, me and my army. Yeah, and they call me the General for good reason.
In conclusion, just thank you for watching. And I just want you to know this film was a joint production between Byline Productions and Moran Productions. Not that you're the slightest bit interested, and I'm certainly not.